Artist Doris Bittar has always been fascinated by patterns.
I'm very deeply interested in pattern as a lattice or a template or a grid, a sort of attractive grid that tells a story about not only about itself, but that presents itself as a structure for difficult conversation about history, colonialism, how deeply has that colonialism affected our culture.
Being Arab American, Bittar says she faces a lot of stereotypes and hopes she can address that through her art.
So I'm always wondering, how to create a situation where conversation about issues out there that are of concern to Arab Americans can be discussed, whether it's history, how peace can be forged, and other sorts of stereotypes people have about the Arab world. And that's always motivated my work.
She sees patterns as having aesthetic appeal, but that there's meaning beneath that.
Patterns overlap regions of the world. They overlap political boundaries, national boundaries. There's a lot of sharing when it comes to pattern. Almost all cultures use certain kinds of patterns. And I often start with the patterns in the Arab world, because they're very evolved. But I will spend years tracing and finding out where these patterns came from, how they migrated from Byzantium or China or India or Africa to converge in the Arab world.
ADC presents a conversation with Arab American artists tomorrow at noon. Go to the ADC Facebook page for the link to register for the webinar that will be held via Zoom. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.